what have we just witnessed at the
absolute carnage.
Carnage only on Vijayadashmi when you look at it. Because if you want to trend justice for Sanju Samson, this is the right moment. Mauka-e dastur is aaj. Because 111 of 47 balls and Surya Yadav once again 75 runs. Hardik Pandya, Kung Fu Pandya, that you want to call him, 47 of 18. India were almost staring at 300. Yep. The first time a full member nation would have gotten to 300 in a T20I. Yes, the record is 314 by Nepal versus Mongolia on what was a sham of a ground at Guangzhou. Just 50-40 meters. Yeah, 50-40 meter boundaries. Here, Rajiv Gandhi Stadium, Uppal. Yes, we saw records galore in the IPL. Now they have managed to ensure they get to 297 for 6. What can be considered a very good ODI score is now a T20I score. But Sanju Samson, justice for Sanju Samson, career back on track, and he's getting a longer rope. Gentlemen?
No, as of now, I can only say one thing, that he has sealed his place for the South Africa T20s. But I think at the end, irrespective of the conditions, it has been a top knock by Sanju Samson. If you see, it was a very chanceless innings. Hardly, there was any shot that you can say was, was total luck. But then one thing that I really liked about the fact was that I think as much as Abhishek Sharma could not really make the most of his chance, but then Sanju Samson, he knew that he was under pressure, because even before this also we were discussing about this thing, that he and Abhishek Sharma are actually fighting for that backup opener slot, and that is the point where I think Sanju Samson has stepped up.
Not just that, Sanju Samson, I feel, nothing to take away from Sanju Samson, but the bowling from Bangladesh was really, really ordinary. All the balls were in slot. The 5 sixes Sanju hit in that over, all were in the same slot, the same shots he went after, and just brilliant. I think he has sealed his spot. We were talking about is he going to get another series after this or not if he fails this time and all of this. I think that conversation now is of no use as such, because now he's definitely going to be with this team for a longer time. Not just that, I'm not even surprised to see the score. In that sense, I'm the closest to my prediction.
What was your score?
Mine was 239. I was the closest.
No one is close.
Closest out of us
58
here.
runs.
But
no way. Everybody's.
I'm not shocked the way the team has approached this inning, because this is what we've been seeing from this new age Indian team. Yeah. In that sense, not just Sanju Samson. I feel people who came after that also. Hardik Pandya, the way he ended, Rinku Singh hitting that 1-6, Riyan Parag hitting 4 sixes on the 13 deliveries he played. So that just shows the clear intent that the team has. We have heard the people in the team talk about this fact that everyone is given that freedom. They will be backed even if they're not getting those big runs. And if they're getting these blitz, big high impact innings, if their runs are also less, they would be given that backing. And I think that is it's not just a lip service anymore. I think this is the mentality instilled in the team, and that's what the players are looking at. Sanju, at no point did he look to go after his 100. He did not switch the gears once he entered the 80s or 90s also. Even if we would have gotten out there, I don't think it would have made any difference. So that just shows how confident and how secure the players are in this T20I side.
It was smooth transition. I mean, on that road that you had at Uppal, you had to go at 5th gear. 6th or 7th gear, if you could maintain at that particular moment, you had to turn that switch on. And Sanju did exactly that. 5 consecutive sixes of Rashad Hussain. The most pleasing thing was that all in that V.
Yeah.
Long on, long off was cleared effortlessly.
All the balls were in the same.
Everything, it was just pure, perfect timing. And even when you look at, he started with 4 boundaries of Tuskin, ensured that Tuskin had conceded only 16 runs in 4 overs. He went for 16 in this first over.
Yeah. This third T20I in fact gives me a big answer, I think, as far as Bangladesh are concerned. I think their T20I game is going in reverse gear now.
True. On a highway.
Exactly. Whatever that I've seen from then, and this is, again, you may be a good test playing nation at home. You may be a decent side at home, but away from home, look at their woeful record. They came as challengers for the test match series, and they posed a bit of a challenge there, I would say, still. But T20s, they really need to be stepping up, because at the moment I see their game in the shortest format of it, only and only going downhill.
Stagnating. It is stagnated, and look at it. There is a reason why they are 15-1, and,
And
they may very well go 16-1.
And it had nothing to do with the fielding lapses. There were 3 catches missed. There were the fielding was horrible. That run out chance that was missed. Again, you can pinpoint so many of these instances, and to top it all, an experienced bowler like Taskin bowling 2 no balls in the very same over. That just sums up how horrible they were today. And they really, it's a day that Bangladesh, these players will really be ashamed of.
Indeed.
I'm pretty sure none of them, and the body language sort of gave it away.
Absolutely.
They're probably not even getting to half the total half the score that India made. Regardless of what the situation is, I don't think forget a fight. I don't think they're getting anywhere close to where India are. And again, what we've seen from them over the last 2 matches as well, it gives me very little hope. And today with that bowling, fielding effort, it's
Everything-
abysmal. It's just bad cricket, to be very honest. They
Everything.
made life so easy for the Indian cricketers. Again, slot balls, short pitched. It was
Lengths
just
were
ordinary,
missed,
very
lines
ordinary.
were missed. It was as if they were taking a club team apart. It
No,
was
I
like
think,
that only.
yeah, definitely
And this is
Bangladesh did
even
not.
in a first choice India 11.
Yeah, and definitely Bangladesh did not is not put up a fight in this whole series as of now. But I think more than their game going down in that sense, it's also this Indian team's intent and approach. I wouldn't be surprised if are not of course not getting close to 300 in the South Africa series. But if 200 is a normal and getting to 220, 230, I wouldn't be surprised with the same team with majority of your players being rested, because that's I've been noticing this since the first T20I, even in the previous series. That's how the team is going about the game. It's not about getting to your 50s or 100s. It's about that's why I in the pre-match show also I talked about this fact that the 29 from 10 that Sanju, we were looking at that he has not converted that into a big score. I think the team was looking at it in a very different way. They were looking at it as a very good performance. I think same for Riyan Parag in that sense. If he is not getting those big scores, he is not crossing that half century or century. These impactful knocks, even from Hardik for that matter, 30 odd, 40 odd, I think the team is taking it very positively.
I mean, look at the most scary part. Whoever has gotten to double digits today, their strike rate is over 200.
Absolutely.
236, 214 is the lowest. And who's the lowest? Surya Kumar Yadav. Whoever has gone to double digits, 214 is the lowest. 236 by Sanju, 261 by Riyan Parag, 261 by Hardik Pandya. Clean hitting 22 sixes, the most hit ever by India in a single innings. Going past 21, which was hit 7 years ago.
And the record is still 26, Nepal.
Yeah. That, I mean, what can we say about it that we really don't know? And I think it's the first wicket already.
Mayank Yadav has opened the bowling.
Mayank Yadav's opened the bowling,
And who called that?
Bounced Emon out.
And who called that?
You called it. Yep.
Ahuja ji.
Yep.
Okay.
See, again, I don't know. I don't like it. It's maybe the cricket fan inside me that doesn't like one-sided contest. And this is again. Let's just wrap this game up now, because there's only one team playing this match. I feel bad for the visitors. It's more than just an embarrassment, and there's nothing in this. There's no cricket that we're going to be seeing for the next 50 odd minutes.
So before we sign off, we'll take Dhanush Singh Sanju, first Indian wicketkeeper score.
Yes.
100 in a T20, whereas Pant played 76 T20, also opened batting. Bat number 3, scored 4 and 0 in T20 World semi-final final. But Dhanush, yaar, listen.
But those numbers are true.
It is true.
But
But again,
with this knock, despite this knock, I don't think Sanju is going to be the first choice wicketkeeper when Pant.
We are missing the whole point, guys. I mean, if we continue to do this, like what? Okay, before Pawan wants us to read this post, what Ashwin has said in Tamil. Chetan Vandale century adichale, batted Sanju. Chetan means big brother in Malayalam. Big brother came, hit a blazing century.
But Ashwin, technically, shouldn't Ashwin be the big brother here?
Oh, I mean, Chetan is a dude. You can just call it that. I mean, big brother like swag. Big brother like swag. Chetan. So, in that sense, in Malayalam, it's called big brother. But Ashwin, he can just play around with those words in that sense. So, yep. Again, we'll have a bigger debate on the Sanju Pant thing when the post-match happening, which may happen quite soon. Let's see how that
Final
happens.
prediction, winning margin for India.
170.
Oh, okay.
170.
You?
10 runs.
10.
They lose to Sanju Samson, score alone by 10 runs.
Good one. Harshit.
So this is exactly how Sri Lanka lost to Rohit
Rohit
Sharma.
Sharma,
Mayank?
yes. They lost by 13 runs to Rohit
Yeah.
Sharma alone.
So I think I'm tempted to go with what Siddharth actually came up with. And what was that?
Sawdust. A bit of sawdust being sprinkled.
Okay. I think they're actually getting bundled out for 92.
82.
Which means a 200 plus run win for India.
Yeah.
I don't see anything happening.
I'm being the least optimistic here.
Okay, I would say 140 run win for India.
140.
140
Which
run
means you are ensuring Bangladesh get to 158.
win. I think you know,
Okay.
if they don't get to 158 even on this flat track, there's something terribly wrong.
Yeah, it is. So it is a big problem. So we'll be back for the I think slight issue for Rinku. He slipped and he's hobbling a bit. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll
It's
be
just-
fine. These things happen.
Ouch, he jarred. His knee jarred on that surface. That's why. Yes. Let's hope it's nothing serious with him. So, what is the highest margin of victory? Sportsman could be broken today. What's the highest margin of victory? I think it is about 150 plus, if I am not mistaken. We'll have to check that. So, lot of records will be broken today. We'll be back for a bigger discussion post match from me, Harshit, Shashwat, Sid Gulati. It's bye bye. More stuff coming your way.